This was a terrifying village. When old people turned 70 years old, their children would carry them up a cliff to starve to death. And this old woman would turn 70 years old the next day. The old woman picked up a stone from the ground, gesturing to her son that a stone from the roof had fallen. But the man only straightened her pillow for her and paid no more attention to his mother. He went to the yard alone to fetch water. The surrounding villages were already in ruins, and they were the only family still living here. The man sighed helplessly and went back into the house. At night, the man sat alone outside the door, looking at the distant cliff. He thought about having to carry his mother up the cliff the next day, and his heart felt very heavy. Then he went back to his room to pack his things, while his mother watched her son secretly. The man walked over to his mother and tried to help her up, but she almost fell. Then the man found a rope and tied his mother to a chair. He put her pillow in place and then carried her towards the cliff. After that, they walked into the dark mountain forest. At this time, the mother deliberately threw the pillow on the ground and told the man to pick it up. Just as the man bent down, the mother shook the chair on purpose, almost making him fall. That night, they found a random place to rest. The man took out a biscuit, ate a small piece, and handed all the rest to his mother. But the mother turned her head away in anger. He adjusted her pillow, then lay down to sleep nearby. Watching her sleeping son, the old woman quickly picked up the food and ate it, not knowing that her son was actually pretending to sleep. The next morning, the man carried his mother towards the cliff. They walked for a long time, and soon it got dark. Even though the man had lit a fire, his mother was still shivering from the cold, so he kept adding firewood to the fire. Small snowflakes even began to fall from the sky. The next day, they continued on their way. Soon they reached the foot of the cliff. The man carried his mother and started climbing up. Suddenly, his foot slipped, and he almost fell. He adjusted his posture and jumped hard, but one hand did not grip firmly, and his mother almost fell. The man used all his strength to pull her back. He carried his mother to the top of the cliff. The distant village looked especially beautiful under the setting sun. He quickly put his mother down, but by then, his mother had already left this world forever. At that moment, a stone fell out of his mother's arms. It turned out that she had deliberately thrown the pillow on the ground to delay time a little. She had kept the stone in her arms to make her son walk a bit slower, so that she could stay with him a little longer.